In this video, I'll show you how to create an employment contract. Employment contract contains details of the department, position, salary, benefits, and vacations granted to the employee. To access the employment contract list, go to HR and Payroll module, open Employment Contract from Human Resource Documents. Click on Create option to create a new employment contract. On the main tab, you can enter general information about a new employment contract by specifying the employee, position, department, and the entity where the employee works and other information. In the employee field, select the employee for whom this employment contract is created. Click on Show All. Choose the relevant employee. In the entity field, select the legal entity of your company which creates this employment contract. In the department field, select the department where the employee will work. In the position field, select the position of the employee in the specified department. In the employment date field, select the date when the employee has been hired. In the type of employee contract, you can select the type of employment contract from the following option. Limited, if the employee contract has an end of contract date. Generally, contract duration is 1 or a few years on which the employee contract is considered expired. This option affects how the end of service benefit amount is calculated. Unlimited, if the employee contract can be cancelled either when employee quits the job or when the employee is fired. This option affects how the end of service benefit amount is calculated too. In the full-time equivalent field, it appears only if the enabling staffing table option is selected under administration, HR and payroll. You can type the coefficient indicating whether the employee will work full-time, that is 1, or will work on special terms, for instance half-time, that is 0.5. If the staffing table support is enabled, the application will check with the staffing table whether there are available vacancies for this position. The schedule field is populated with the default work schedule, which you can replace with the schedule assigned to this employee. The selected work schedule will be used for populating worksheets. In the comment text box, you can provide any additional information that is relevant to this employee contract. Once the main tab is filled, move on to the Accruals and Deduction tab. Here you can create the list of accruals and deductions applicable to this employment contract. Click on Add to add a new line. In the Accruals or Deduction type column, select an accrual or deduction type applicable to this employment contract. In the Amount column, enter the fixed amount to be used to calculate accruals or the deduction of the type. For example, the basic salary, add the amount. The currency column is populated with the currency selected for the benefit in the employment contract. The GL expense account column shows the default account associated with the accrual or deduction type. You can select another account if needed. Click on Show All. Choose from the charts of account. The expense item column is populated with the default value, that is labor cost. In the business activity column, select the business activity to which each accruals or deduction type is related. These parameters will be used for generating journal entries which register the expenses associated with this employee pay. In the business activity column, select the business activity to which each accruals or deduction type is related. The parameters will be used for generating journal entries which register the expenses associated with this employee pay. Once done, move to the Vacation tab. This tab contains information about the type of vacations granted to the employee within this employee contract. There can be listed multiple vacation types. However, only one type can be selected as a main vacation. Before you fill out this tab, make sure all the vacation types applicable to this employment contract are defined on the vacation type form. You can find this under HR and Payroll module under See also. To add a new line, click on Add. In the Vacation type column, select the type of vacation applicable to the employment contract. Specify the duration of the vacation in a year, in days, in the days per year column. In the Accumulate Vacation Pay column, select a checkbox for the vacation for which the amount corresponding to the monthly earned vacation days will be accumulated in the selected account. In the Currency column, you can specify the currency of accumulation. In the Expense GL account column, it is populated with the default expense account to be used for the accumulation of vacation pay. If needed, you can replace the default account with another one from the same chart of account section. In the Business Activity column, you can specify the business activity associated with this expense. Click the link in the GL account column to select the corresponding account to be used for this accrual. By default, it's Accumulated Vacation Pay GL account. In the Main Vacation column, notice a checkbox is selected only for one of the vacation type. There can be one main vacation type and optionally multiple other vacation vacation types can be added. The list of the vacation types assigned to this employee is used by month-end closing service tool for automatic calculation of the number of vacation days available for this employee after the first year of service at its month-end closing. For example, if the employee has the main vacation of 24 days per year, each month the system will be adding 2 days to accurate vacation days available for the employee, that is 24 divided by 12 months. Once this tab is filled, move on to the Provision tab. To add details, click on Add option. In the Provisions option, select the benefit applicable to this employment contract. The Calculation Method column specify the method of each benefit calculation. Depending on the method, the percentage or amount column shows either the fixed amount or the percentage specified for the benefit. The Currency column shows the currency of the benefit amount, which is the accounting currency by default. If needed, you can change the currency. The Expense GL account column shows the expense account for recording expenses related to the benefit. The expense item, the business activity column, shows the default expense item, that is labor cost, and business activity to which the benefit is related and to which you can edit if needed. These parameters are used by the month-end closing services for generating journal entries which registers the monthly expense associated with the benefit. The GL account column shows a liability account selected to record the accrued benefit amount. The tab End of Service Provision is used to store information about the details of the end of service benefit available within this employment contract. The functionality of end of service benefit is available if the Enable End of Service Benefit Calculation option is enabled in the settings under Administration. That is, Enable End of Service Benefit Calculation. In the Business Activity field, you can select the activity to which this employment contract is related. The Expense Item field is populated with the benefits default expense item for this type of labor cost. If needed, you can replace it with another item. These parameters are used by the month-end closing. To know in detail about end of service benefit, kindly refer the video How to Record End of Service Benefit. Once all the details are filled, check the tab. I will remove full-time equivalents and post the document. That's how the details of employee are filled in the contract, and the employee will appear under the employee contract list. Thanks for watching the video.